Yo, what's up everybody? It's John here for another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about universal basic income and Andrew Yang. He's the Democratic presidential candidate for 2020, and his whole big thing is universal basic income and trying to help out the dying middle class. And I have a couple issues with his universal basic income. You see, all these jobs that have disappeared, what do you do besides giving them money? Like, money is only half the issue, okay? See, when you go to a job, there's two things that are happening. One, you're getting money, and two, you're doing something with your day. That is the crux of the issue, okay? The issue isn't people don't have money, okay? The issue is, what do people do with their day? And people might say, okay, well, the issue is money, but it's not, because as your job is being taken away by some robot somewhere, that original thing that you were paying for, let's say you were paying $8 for a burger and some fries, right? And now, instead of having employees working at the burger joint, it's just completely self-automated. Everything, like from flipping the burger to putting in your order, everything is self-automated, or you do it yourself. So the biggest expense in that business was the labor that they were paying for those employees. But now that those employees are gone, and the job is now done with robots, so now let's say you have two burger joints. You have one, and they both are using robots now, both fully self-automated. Well, one of those burger joints is going to start charging less for their burgers because they can, right? So, because they're not paying for the labor anymore. So now they have more gap to play with to charge less to get your business from the other burger place. Well, now the other burger place is going to come back and charge less for their product as well, right? It's competition. So now they're just going to both keep undercutting each other till they're only charging just a little bit enough so that there's a profit and they get your business, right? And this is how all marketplaces work. This is what a marketplace is, right? It's competition. So they're competing for your business. So as there is less labor in a business and more automation, then there is less cost to the business. Therefore, they can offer the same service or product for less, right? So everything is going to cost drastically less than it already does, right? Most things. So everything's going to be offered for $10 a month. That's going to be the thing. $10 a month for this, $10 a month for that. You know, think about how much time you spend on Netflix and you're only paying $12-13 a month, right? That's a very small amount of money you're paying for the amount of time that you're giving, right? So that's what's going to happen with everything. You're going to go get a burger and it's going to cost you $2, you know, not $8. So the money thing is not going to be as big of an issue. The issue is going to be with, what do you do with all these people? What do you do all day? Now, let's say I gave all these people $1,000 a month, like Andrew Yang is he's attesting to. So if you give everyone $1,000 a month, there is no guarantee that they are going to spend that money on anything productive and anything good for society, right? You see, everyone's not equal. Everyone's not balanced, right? You have a bunch of people who have no responsibility who are going to be receiving this $1,000. And these people are going to give their money to do bad things. There are going to be bad things that they are going to do. And they are going to be a majority of the population. And then the other part of the population is going to have too much responsibilities, right? You see, it's never a couple and one child. It's always one mom with 3 kids, okay? So the one mom with 3 kids is going to need more of that $1,000, right? She's going to need more than $1,000. And the guy who's going to be by himself, nothing to do all day, he's not even going to need the whole $1,000. So he's going to take that extra money and he's going to go buy drugs. He's going to go buy alcohol. He's going to go to the strip club. He's going to do bad things, right? Not good things are going to happen, right? And you can already see this today with welfare and things like that. Because you can sell on the black market your $250 that you get from the government to spend on food every month goes for 50% off on the black market, right? So let's say you have someone who gets their welfare check, right? Well, they in turn sell that to someone else, to that mother with 3 kids. They sell it to the mother with 3 kids for 50% off for the real money, right? And then they take that real money and go buy drugs, whatever they need to buy, okay? So, because they can't buy drugs with the welfare check. They need the real money. So, everybody wins there, right? He gets his drugs from the government indirectly, and then the mother gets more money that she can spend on milk and food and whatever for her 3 kids, right? So, the solution is stop having 3 kids. Okay, stop having 3 kids when you can't afford 3 kids, right? And the other solution is you're going to have an entrepreneur, multiple entrepreneurs who are going to come in, and what they're going to do is see they're going to see the arbitrage in all of these people who have nothing to do all day and want to do something all day. Like, they want to do something. They want to feel productive, right? So people are going to see the value in that. There's going to be an increase in value in that. So then some entrepreneurs are going to come along and create an app or something like that where people can pay monthly to be a member, and they can go on the app and they can find local things in their area where people are meeting up and socializing and doing productive activity, healthy activities together. Like, let's say there's like a group that's meeting in the area, and they're going to go run around on this track a couple times. They're going to run a couple miles on this track. And you can go there and be a part of the group because you're paying $10 a month to be a member. And that's what people are going to be doing with their time. Okay? They're going to be doing things like that. And it's going to be very cheap membership. And it's going to be things like, okay, we're going to go run around this track a couple times together. Or, oh, we're meeting at 9 a.m. in this field, and we're going to plant a bunch of flowers together. Bring your shovels, whatever. It's going to be something like that. So, just like every other industrial revolution, entrepreneurs came in, saw the arbitrage, and they're going to fill that arbitrage. They're going to get creative and need to, as you take one thing away, another thing comes, right? Everything is even, everything is yin-yang, right? Everything is balanced, right? So there's going to be that value. People are going to place a value on these activities, like planting the flowers together, like going and running around the track together. Like, there's an endless supply of activities that you could come up with, and they're going to be very local things to do. And this is just one idea, but it's going to be just a bunch of things like that are going to shift what people do with their time, right? See, people don't need to work anymore, right? The robots are going to do it all, right? So you're going to have to do more fun activities. You're going to be more socializing. You're going to be more just hanging out, right? You see, that's why gyms like Planet Fitness and things like that, they're just going to keep popping up and keep popping up for the next couple decades, because people are going to be doing nothing at home all day long, and they're going to need to get out of the house and do something with their Homo sapien body, right? They can't just always be on YouTube and Instagram and Netflix. They're going to want to do something for like an hour or 2 hours every day just to get out of the house and do something, right? So it's gonna come down on the shoulders of the entrepreneurs who are going to be buying the Planet Fitnesses, setting up the Planet Fitnesses where the people can go there, $10 a month, go work out, have a good workout, socialize. That's the other aspect of the gym, is socializing and seeing familiar faces in the area and talking with them, asking them about how they're doing, what's going on with their families, blah, 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 right? Everything's going to get a lot cheaper, okay? So I don't see too much of an issue there. The issue is more, what do people do with all this time, right? See, everyone's getting their time back and nobody knows what to do, because since the beginning of time, no pun intended, since the beginning of time, your physical labor, your physical body had a certain level of value that it could add, right? And then once that went away, then it was your brain. Your brain had a physical value that you could add to society, right? But now the robots are not only physically stronger than you and can do all of that, but now they are smarter than you and they can think better than you, right? And then everyone says, oh, well, just be a programmer, just learn to code, blah, blah, blah. What do you do when the algorithm is coding itself? Okay, there are no coders. You don't need coders. You won't need coders, okay? That's going to be like a 10-year job. You know, that's gone. That arbitrage is slowly going away because you can just have machine learning and deep learning, and it's just data. It's just sharing data with one another. So you can't have coders. There's no need for all these coders. That's not a thing, right? Because the robot is just going to work itself. All right? So what do you do with all these people who don't have jobs? Because their brains aren't needed, their bodies aren't needed. So they're going to have to figure something out where you're going to have to socialize. You're going to have these programs where you go and hang out. It's a time aspect. It's not so much the money aspect and paying people to just do nothing. It's the time aspect. That's the big problem. That's what I want to share with you guys today. And I think this is the biggest problem that our society faces above all other problems right now. Okay? Above global warming right now is this problem of what do people do? Okay? Because what do you do after you solve global warming? What do people do all day? What do we do, guys? You know? I mean, we don't have jobs. There's nothing, you know? So think about this. Think about solutions. Think about what your solution, what problems does your solution create afterwards? You know, that's a big thing about coming up with a solution, is you got to ask as well, what new problems does your solution cause? You know, that's a pretty cool question to ask. But this has gone long enough. Thank you guys for listening. This is John Bob Show. John mentors me. Shoot me an email if you want to join the mentorship program. We help people with health, wealth, love. Come and join. johnmentorsme@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Thank you guys for listening. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay sexy. Peace.